Sometimes a woman doesn't have to say a single word to tell you exactly what she wants, because when her mind drifts toward intimacy, her body does that talking. And her touch, that's the real confession. These aren't random brushes or innocent taps. No, when she wants something more, her touch changes. It becomes slower, bolder, more calculated. It lingers where it used to glance. And those touches, they speak a language most men don't even know exists. Once you learn to read it, you'll see everything she's trying to say. In this video, we're diving into the 9 dirty touches that mean I want Macy right now. The exact quiet cues women use when desire takes over. So stay tuned, because then you know what to look for. You'll never miss these signals again. Let's begin. Sign number 1. The close talker touch. There's something electric about the close talker touch. You're having a normal conversation. Then suddenly, Shellon's in, her voice soft, her lips close, and her hand casually finds its way to your chest or your knee. At first it might feel like an accident, but it's not. This is a deliberate move, a psychological space invasion. Designato. Test your response to closeness, both emotional and physical. When she places her hand on your chest, it's like asylum claim, a way of saying, I feel safe with you, but I also want to feel more. The chest is symbolic, protective, strong, masculine. Her touch there is grounding, like she's anchored to you in the middle of a quiet storm of attraction. And then there's hand on the knee, not as obvious, not as bold, but maybe even more intimate, because the knee is personal, vulnerable. When she touches it, she's seeing how close you'll let her get and how you react to that slow, creeping. It's her testing the waters, not just for how much you like her, but how far you're willing to go. This move ain't casual, it's magnetic. It says, I want to feel your presence, not just emotionally, but physically. So, the next time she leans in close, watch where her hands go, because they might be speaking louder than her lips of air could. Sign number 2, footsie under the table. The classic move, the secret code of flirtation. Footsie, you're sitting across from her at dinner. Thivabi is light, playful. You're laughing. You lean in, and then her foot brushes here's under the table. At first y'all think, oh, that was probably nothing, until it happens again. And this time, she doesn't pull away. Instead, maybe her toes begin to move slowly up your calf, just a little, just enough to ignite a fire and leave you wondering, did that really just happen? Yes, it did, and it wasn't an accident. Footsie is one of the boldest secret touches women use when they're craving more than conversation. Why? Because it's hidden, it's under the table, it's playful, risky, but also private. She's literally reaching across the barrier between you, without any O'Neills knowing. That alone adds an erotic thrill to the moment. She's saying, I want to break the rules. I want to play, and I want to see if you'll play back. And when she keeps her foot there or lets it slowly trail up your leg, it's no longer a game, it's an invitation. So don't ignore those subtle kicks and lingering feet. That quiet physicalness is her way of showing desire, without saying a word. Sign the Barker 3. When her hands linger, there's helpful, and then there's too helpful. You know the difference. And when a woman crosses that line, fixing your collar, straightening your shirt, brushing imaginary lint off your jacket, it might seem innocent, but watch. If her hand stayed just a second longer, if her fingers pause on your chest, graze your shoulder, or glide a little slower than necessary, that's the moment where everything shifts. Because of that hesitation, that lingering touch, it's not about fixing you. It's about feeling you. It's her way of creating closeness without making a big move. It's subtle yet intentional. A brief moment where her body speaks, her fingers are testing the emotional current between you. Will you flinch? Will you lean in? Will you touch her back? That pause becomes a loaded silence, a micro-tease wrapped in accord. And once you learn to spot it, you'll see it for what it really is. A flirty little tactic masked in helpfulness. It's playful, it's careful, and it's quietly dripping with temptation. This kind of lingering touch isn't accidental. It's her way of telling you she's comfortable with you, curious about you, and maybe she's thinking about what it would feel like to touch you without an excuse. So, eye for hands, don't let go right away. Don't be surprised if her thoughts aren't entirely innocent. Sign number 4, caressing your chest or abs. Now, let's talk about one of the boldest moves a woman makes when she wants you. Slow hands on your chest. There's a reason this move feels so intimate. The chest and abs, they're symbols of strength, masculinity, protection. And when a woman reaches for those places, It's not just touch. It's exploration. At first, she might rest, her hand there casually as if it's no big deal, but then her fingers start to move slowly, gently, tracing the outline of your muscles, maybe drumming her fingertips over your shirt, maybe rubbing lightly like she's memorizing the texture of you. That's not a casual gesture. That's not friendly. That's desire in motion. It's her way of saying, I want to feel you. I want to know what's underneath. And often this touch happens in quieter minutes, on the couch while talking softly during a close moment when the world fades away and it's just the two of you. She leans into you. Her hand lands on your chest. She doesn't pull away. She's not just resting her hand. She's communicating something deeper. She wants more connection, more skin, more of you. And here's the truth. When her hands slow down and explore your chest or abs, she's no longer hiding her interest. She's showing you exactly where her mind is and inviting you to meet her there. Sign number 5. Running her hands through your hair. Few touches are as intimate as electric as running fingers through someone's hair. And when a woman does this to you, especially slowly, deliberately, and while holding eye contact, it's one of the clearest signs she's feeling deep attraction, because the head, that's a sacred space. It's sensitive, personal, vulnerable. And when she crosses into that space, it means one thing. She trusts you, and she wants you. Maybe it happens while you're leaning next to each other, or sitting beside, or during a soft teasing moment when her fingers start playing with your hair without her even thinking about it. But there's a rhythm to it, a softness, a sensuality. She's not just to show, she's making you feel her presence, creating physical tension, building chemistry, and if she pairs it with alipite, a soft giggle, a whispered word near your ear, you're not in the friend zone. You're deep in her fantasies. This touch is loaded. It's fearless. It's full of craving. So don't dismiss it as sweet or casual. Because when a woman runs her hands through your hair, what she's really saying is, I want to feel close to you. I want to pull you in. I want to lose myself in this moment with you. Signs number 6. Hugging with full body contact. Forget the side hugs, the quick pats, the polite half embraces. This one's different. When a woman gives you a full body hug, pressing her entire frame into yours, it's not just about being close, it's about being connected. It's the kind of hug that makes time slow down, the kind where her arms wrap tightly around you and stay there just a second longer than they should. And her body, it's not stiff, it melts into yours. Her chest presses against you, her head nestles near your neck, maybe her hands slide slowly up your back or grip your shoulder like she doesn't want to let go. That's not a hello. That's not a thanks. That's desire. This hug isn't just affectionate. It's intimate, intentional, emotionally charged. Because when a woman lets her full body rest against yours, she's giving you more than a greeting. She's giving you access. She's saying, I feel safe here. I want to stay here. I want more of this. It's a physical whisper that says, don't pull away. Pull me closer. And if this kind of hug comes at the end, of a night out, or when you're saying goodbye, she's not just hoping you notice the closeness, she's hoping you'll act on it. So, pay attention to the way she hugs, because if her whole body is involved, it means her whole heart might be too. Sin, verse 7. Finger-to-finger contact. Sometimes the smallest touches screamed loudest, and one of the most overlooked yet intensely intimate ones is finger-to-finger contact. You know the moment. She hands you something, your phone, a gift, maybe a drink, your fingers brush. But instead of letting go quickly, she holds just for a second, just long enough for you to feel the warmth of her skin, the gentle press off her fingertips, the unspoken question hanging in the air. It's such a subtle move most men would miss it, but that is the point. She doesn't want to shout. She wants you to feel it, to sense it, to recognize that this moment, this light contact is a message. She's saying, I want to connect. I'm thinking about you. I'm testing this chemistry quietly. And if she lingers just a little, if her fingers trace yours, if looks into your eyes and doesn't trust the release, that's her body doing flirting. That's attraction in its softest, most potent form. For example, imagine she passes you a gift. Your fingers meet, her lips part just a little. Maybe she even bites her lip or breathes a little deeper. Then slowly, almost teasingly, she pulls away. It's not about the object. It's about the energy she's passing to you in that brief exchange. It's shy, it's sweet, but it's loaded with intent. So, the next time your fingers touch, ask yourself, is she just being polite, Oris, she letting you feel what she's too nervous to say. Sign number 8. Nails slightly graze your neck. Now, we get tento, the kind of touch that sends a chill down your spine. The nails on neck move. It's subtle. It's short, but oh, it's powerful. When her nails lightly graze the back of your neck, around your collarbone, or just under your ear, she's not playing fair anymore. This is the kind of touch thought skips past your brain and goes straight to your body. Why? Because the neck is sensitive. It's personal. It's an area you protect. And when she goes there, she's breaking barriers. This kind of touch is deeply sensual, a flirtation with an edge. It's playful, yes, but also deeply primal. It's her way of saying, I'm comfortable in order to touch you here, and I want to see what it does to you. Whether it happens while she's leaning in for a hug, walking past you, or teasing you mid-flirtation, the message is the same. I meant you. I'm turned on. I'm letting you feel that just for a moment. And that graze of her nails, it's her way of awakening your senses, creating a moment you'll replay in your head long after it ends. So if she trails her nails along your skin, even briefly, she's sending a clear message. She's not just touching, she's tempting you. Bonus sign number 1. The back touch thought travels. There's something primal, something instinctive about a woman's hand on your back. But we're not talking about a friendly pat. We're talking about that slow sliding touch that starts not gently enough, maybe on your shoulder or upper back, but then travels downward, lightly, intentionally. It might be while you're walking together. She gently places her hand on your back to guide you, but then it lingers, slowly tracing your spine, maybe resting just above your lower back. That's no accident. The back is a place people don't usually touch, unless there's closeness, real closeness. So, when she does it, especially in public or without prompting, she's signaling something far more intimate. That touch that travels is her quiet way of crossing distance, of saying, I'm already imagining what it feels like to be this close all the way. And the lower it goes, the clearer the message becomes. If she lets her fingers glide, maybe with a soft scratch or playful drag, she's not just flirting. She's drawing a map with her hands, and your destination. So, don't ignore that sensual directional touch. It's her way of saying she wants to be close in order to feel every inch of you. Bonus sign number 2. The lip touch followed by body contact. When a woman starts touching her own lips around you, biting them, tracing them with her fingers, or pressing them together slowly, it's more than just a nervous habit. It's one of the strongest nonverbal cues of desire, because lips are one of the most sensual parts of Thebody. And when she starts drawing attention to hers, especially while locking eyes with you, it's psychological projection. She's thinking about connection, intimacy, kissing. Now add body contact to the mix. Her brushing up against you, lightly bump, or letting her arms stay against yours. Together, these two things, lip touching and lingering physical closeness, form a deadly duo. She's creating tension. She's built in anticipation, and if she leans in close while doing it, that's her way after you with every ounce of her body. I want you to look at me, and I want you to want me. The touch may be on her lips, but the message is all about you. So, next time you see her toying with her lips and leaning just a bit closer than usual, don't second guess it. She's not just in the mood, she's letting you know loud and clear. These dirty touches aren't random. They're not meaningless. They're quiet acts of boldness, each one a test, a spark, a silent invitation to something deep. Because when a woman touches you this way, she's not just being nice, she's being vulnerable, brave, and maybe a little dangerous. So, now that you know the signs, pay attention, because as you start seeing these touches for what they truly are, you'll never unsee them again. And chances are, she's already given you one. You just didn't realize what it meant until now. If this video opened your eyes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dark Psychology, because understanding Darks isn't about being lucky. It's about learning the language women use when words aren't enough. This is Amelia, and I'll see you next time, where we go even deeper into the dark corners of attraction, mind games, and the psychology of what people really want. Stay sharp, music.